Hello, Bama friends. Was this unexpected? Let's analyze. The change in leadership in Alabama football, with the retirement of Nick Saban and the arrival of Kalen DeBoer as the new head coach, certainly brought with it a series of adjustments and challenges for the Crimson Tide. With the transition of coaches, it is common to see players leaving the program, as was the case with interior lineman Zyke Helton, who left Alabama. Subscribe to continue receiving news videos from Bama. Helton, originally from Carrollton, Georgia, had been committed to the Crimson Tide since July but chose to take another path. His potential has been recognized by several universities, including Alabama, Auburn, UConn, East Carolina, Georgia, Penn State, South Florida, Texas A&M, and Western Kentucky. However, despite the departures of some players, Alabama and Kalen DeBoer have no reason to worry. Changing coaches often results in a restructuring of the program, and it's natural for some players to choose to explore other opportunities. DeBoer, known for his offensive mind and track record of success with other teams, appears to be building a solid foundation for the Crimson Tide's future. While replacing an icon like Saban is a tall order, DeBoer has proven himself capable and is gaining support from the Alabama players and community. With his focused approach to athlete development and the pursuit of excellence, DeBoer is well positioned to lead the Crimson Tide into a new era of college football success. And your opinion? You can comment. See more of this news. The news of Kalen DeBoer's contract with Alabama certainly shook the college football world. With an 8-year contract worth a whopping $87 million, DeBoer is poised to become one of the highest-paid coaches in the sport. With a starting salary of $10 million in the first year, growing to $11.75 million in the final year of the contract, DeBoer is taking a significant jump in compensation compared to his previous season in Washington, where he made $4.2 million. His hiring by Alabama comes after a successful season leading the Huskies to the college football playoff, which led to a substantial $9.4 million offer from the University of Washington. The security of DeBoer's contract is notable, at 90% guaranteed, and it includes opt-out clauses that would require substantial refunds should he decide to leave Alabama before his contract ends. In terms of salary comparison, DeBoer is tied for fourth among public school college football coaches in 2024 along with Florida State's Mike Norvell with a salary of $10 million. Ahead of him are familiar names like Clemson's Dabo Swinney and Georgia's Kirby Smart, reflecting the elevated status DeBoer has achieved in the college football world. With this new opportunity at Alabama, DeBoer is ready to take on the challenges ahead and continue to make his mark on the sport as one of the most talented and highest-paid coaches today. And what do you say? Comment. More news now. It's evident that Alabama is committed to raising the level of its offense for next season, and offensive coordinator Nick Sheridan is leading the way with a clear and focused approach to spring practice. Sheridan, with his extensive experience as a player and coach, outlined the Tide's main objectives during this crucial phase of preparation. First and foremost is the installation of the offensive system, ensuring that all players are familiar with the plays and schemes necessary for success. Second is executing these plays with the correct mindset and intensity, focusing on the fundamentals to ensure maximum efficiency. Throughout the first week of practice, Sheridan expressed satisfaction with the progress of key players such as Jalen Milroe and praised the decision to move Caleb Odom to the wide receiver position. These changes aim to create a more dynamic and unpredictable attack, capable of keeping opposing defenses under constant pressure and frustration. Sheridan's ultimate goal is to build an offense that is not only effective at moving the ball and scoring points, but also capable of imposing its will and creating difficulties for any defense it faces. With the commitment and determination demonstrated in spring practice, Alabama is on track to achieve its goals and excel next season. Reporters will have the opportunity to witness the team's continued progress during the upcoming media preview period, promising more insights into the development of the Crimson Tide's offense. And there's more. According to data from tdalabamamag.com, we will evaluate some Bama contract numbers. Will it surprise you? You can comment your opinion after seeing the news. The University of Alabama has taken significant steps to strengthen its football coaching staff, led by new head coach Kalen DeBoer. The Board of Trustees approved the contracts of not only DeBoer, but also his coaching staff, with the goal of boosting the Crimson Tide's performance and seeking the much-desired national championship. DeBoer, with his 8-year contract extending through 2031, is the main beneficiary of this move, receiving a starting salary of $10 million in the first season, with an increase of $250,000 each subsequent year, reaching $11.75 million in the final year of his contract. As mentioned previously. Additionally, key members of the coaching staff, including Kane Womack, Nick Sheridan, Jamarcus Shepard and Freddie Roach, among others, have been awarded substantial contracts, highlighting the importance of the experience and leadership they bring to the program. Alabama fans are eager to see the results of these investments, especially after a 3-year national championship drought. With a talented and well-compensated coaching staff, the Crimson Tide is in a strong position to compete at the highest level and pursue college football glory. Below is an overview of the assistant contract details approved by the UA Board of Trustees, demonstrating the university's commitment to building a world-class technical team. Kane Womack, defensive coordinator, $1.55 million, through February 28, 2027. Nick Sheridan, offensive coordinator, $1.35 million, through February 28, 2027. Jamarcus Shepard, co-offensive coordinator / WR coach, $1.1 million, through February 28, 2026. Freddie Roach, associate head coach / DL coach, $1 million, through February 28, 2026. Maurice Linguista, defensive co-coordinator / CB coach, $875,000, through February 28, 2026. Chris Kapolovic, offensive line coach, $875,000, through February 28, 2026. Robert Gillespie, assistant head coach / RB coach, $850,000, through February 28, 2026. Christian Robinson, outside linebackers coach, $650,000, through February 28, 2026. Colin Hitchler, co-defensive coordinator / safety coach, $625,000, through February 28, 2026. Brian Ellis, tight ends trainer, $550,000, through February 28, 2026. Jay Nunez, special teams analyst, $250,000, through February 28, 2026. These contracts reflect Alabama's commitment to building a robust and competitive coaching staff ready to lead the Crimson Tide toward success in the coming years. What do you think? Surprised? Comment. Now the latest news. Will Alabama have a new recruit? Observing closely the movements in the college football recruiting scene, we cannot fail to highlight the imposing presence of David Sanders Jr., a true sensation on the rise. The talented offensive tackle, ranked as the second-best overall prospect in the 2025 recruiting class, has generated considerable buzz among universities vying for his services. Since you are here seeing this news, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this work. With a stocky 6'9" stature and a solid 275 pounds, Sanders has stood out not only for his impressive numbers on the field, but also for the meticulous attention he has given to the recruiting process. His privileged position as second in the recruitment ranking did not go unnoticed, guaranteeing him a series of official visits, a clear demonstration of the institution's fervent interest in his recruitment. The dates scheduled for his official visits reveal an intense and strategically planned agenda. Sanders' journey will take him to several prestigious destinations, including stops in places such as South Carolina, Clemson, Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, and Ohio. Each official visit represents a unique opportunity for the universities involved to impress young talent and win their commitment. However, while Alabama looms as one of the crucial stops on his journey, we can't ignore the signs of uncertainty permeating his decision. The high volume of proposals and fierce competition between institutions leave room for questions about Sanders' final fate. While he has already made visits to Clemson and Georgia, his upcoming stops at Alabama and Tennessee could be crucial in determining the outcome of this saga. News of his unofficial visits adds an intriguing layer to the storyline, suggesting that Sanders is willing to explore all options before making a final decision. His methodical approach and attention to detail indicate an athlete determined to make the right choice for his college football future. As we closely follow David Sanders Jr.'s movements and the saga of his recruitment, we can only wait with anticipation to see where he decides to begin his collegiate journey. Meanwhile, sports fans are anxiously waiting to see which institution will have the honor of having this promising young man's talent and potential on its staff. And do you believe he's coming to Bama? I want to see your comments.